cowboys with the 10-gallon raps, rocking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Gangstar foundation to treat, we branched all shine. I just waited our chance to blast off. Year rounds in possession of Black Poet, Nick Khalil, the NYGs. I'm making diamonds out of pressure, my pipes are intact. Don't believe me, action, boiling back to the track. These recordings be important and responsible for drama like Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama.
Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, two ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. They said New York fell off. Who bringing New York back? I'm like, where we went? What part of the game is that? We've been here the whole time, anxiously waiting. And the streets, paper chase, supreme testing our patience. Now stop the presses. Listen up, this is not a lecture. More like a message with a flow that's as hot as peppers. Pop the only way you can stop this villain. I'm sick with it. With a monster ceiling. I've been the illest since ill kid Operation Rad. Though I never contemplated that. Then that's a rap. Turn your pages to 03. Chapter NYGs. Panthers my code D. No iron team, homie. Picture me solo. See what happened to Tony. What he did to Manolo. Here go that New York Giant. Back on it again. Seen with Wolverines and they wasn't from Michigan. Y'all not listening. Y'all can hear a lyrical street. Carter's Rawdens. Raps don't work, find us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks, and if they still Tennessee.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. The action tonight at the Verizon Center as the Washington Wizards play against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Golden State does so many things well. Obviously, the offensive side of the ball, they're tremendous. But a lot of folks, Kenny, don't realize how good they are defensively, and statistically, they were the best in the league last year.
You know, Ernie, when you have multiple players on the all-defensive team, you have Andrew Bogut, you have Draymond Green, guys who are locked down defenders, you are going to be a great defensive team. And they've held their best field goal percentage against teams last season, 42.6%.
That's just under 43% in my book.
0.6.
Yeah.
You know what, Ernie, what I like about that team, everyone from...
Actually cringe my trash gameplay.
Oh, say does that star
I don't even know the national anthem. Oh, that's not good. God save us now. America.
We've got
5,
Washington fans
4,
inside the Verizon
3,
Center. We'll see the Golden State Warriors
2,
taking on Washington.
1.
And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3, Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Well, I tell you what, Nene is a man among boys down low. Remarkable physical power. And he's also got a tough mentality about it. Just a real rugged individual.
Oh, my God.
That's good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Bogut kicks to Thompson. And the wide open shot from Green. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
On defense, the Warriors. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I spoke briefly with Randy Whitman. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks, Doris. And Beal kicks to Wall. Nene, the screen. Pass to Gortat. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
The drive by Thompson. Beal pulls it in. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Dudley the pass to Wall. He feeds it to Beal. Wall dishes to Beal. And Washington again with the bucket.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bogut kicks to Curry. On the wing, Thompson. From 20 feet out. And the officials call a traveling violation. Wizards have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And Beal kicks to Wall. Here's Gortat. And it's sent back by Bogut. And it's the Warriors on the break. Stolen by Dudley.
What? How was this? How was that?
Thompson against Wall. Top of the key, Dudley. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Step back shot. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And for Kerr, so much was made of how much pressure he had to face to get the Warriors to improve. Inheriting that team from Mark Jackson. Greg, that was a good point. He passed that test, though, Clark, I think, with flying colors.
Well, first time that a rookie head coach has won a title since the NBA's inception. I think that says it all right there.
Here is Wall. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. And Wall. Here we go now. Beal gets a wide open look. They get it again. Tries yet again. And there's the nice layup by Gortat. Gortat's got his second bucket.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Green kicks to Bogut. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Marcin Gortat.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, it also hasn't taken them long to make their mark in the paint. I mean, they're doing a lot of their scoring from in there.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Chris Humphries has checked in for Nene. Porter comes in for Jared Dudley. Gary Neal's checked in for Beal. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. Spates and nothing but hair on that one. The Wizards with the lead. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good by Porter.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Otto Porter, hailing from a family of basketball players. His mom, All-State in '85. His 3 uncles won state titles. Deep basketball roots.
And how about the fact several of his cousins also won state championships, although Otto is the only one in the family to reach the NBA.
And again, Washington with the triple.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Warriors trail by 8. Now the feed to Spates. Spades missing again.
You know, getting back to Otto Porter's basketball family, it really prepped him to compete. Your family is the first place you learn to navigate and win battles in competition. And that goes for sports and life.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Now here's Sessions. Quiet so far offensively.
Stop running away
for
from
his
me.
first points of the game.
Stop running away.
The offensive rebound. Porter kicks to Gortat. Passes to Sessions. 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Gortat. The Warriors pull it in. On its way from Barbosa for two. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
That was FIBA who scored it.
Neal. No good. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Wizards lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And John Wall spoke prior to the game. He talked about the identity of the Wizards team.
Defensively, just being that gritty and grimy team that makes it tough for teams to score in the paint. I think
the Wizards not exactly, Clark, the first team that you think of when it comes to gritty and grimy team defense, but maybe he's really got a point here in how tough the Washington defense can be.
Well, it's been good enough to have taken them further than most thought they'd go, and you don't get there without the defense, Kevin. You know that. I'm really impressed, though, with Wall's mindset in all of that.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
You know what? They're dominating on the backboards. They have controlled the paint thus far.
Flexing their muscles down low, and they've limited second chances, too, guys.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. He has the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Azili in at the 5. First one falls for.
At the line for 2.
Gonna mess up.
And both free throws good for Oubre. You can point to any number of things, Clark, the Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road wins.
Here's Azili. Shot clock at 6. Curry with another miss.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Wall. 6-point game. Beal with it. Picked up by Thompson. And the shot's good from Nene.
And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
Here's Azili. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Kicks it to Beal. Shoots from the high post. Good. Beal's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards.
And, you know, with the Warriors on the road, they would occasionally dig a hole they couldn't get out of. Still, hard to critique a team that was so dominant in every facet of the game last season, even on the road.
The Warriors have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Curry outside. Nice D from Wall.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can... Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
And taking a technical there is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of smart basketball.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Go take this stupid free throw. Yeah, go take it.
And that one falls for John Wall. Washington's offense last year looked solid on paper, but in reality, it was much tougher to defend against. They could hurt you in a number of ways.
And the Wizards, Kevin, could get you in transition, but they could also, as you mentioned, they could get you with their half-court
where the hell?
Top 10 in field goal percentage as well as 3-point percentage last season.
Warriors trail by 11. Thompson passes to Barnes. Back to Thompson. Dishes it to Green. It's tipped. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. but they recover it. Here's Azili, and the Warriors miss again.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Impressive fast break there. They did a great job advancing the rock with the pass.
Wall dishes to Beal. Nene with the screen on Thompson. Here's Beal. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Barnes kicks to Green, and he uses the glass on the layup. Green's got 7.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Outside, Wall feeds it to Nene. And it's good. Through contact, gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Chris Humphries has checked in for Dudley. Porter comes in for Oubre, and Gary Neal subbed in for Beal. Wall's shot is off. Last season, a mixed bag for Wall statistically, some steps forward, but overall, lower numbers.
Yeah, but, he didn't score as much as he had the previous 2 seasons, but he was more efficient. And sometimes, Kevin, the better your team, the less you have to do, but he clearly is a better player.
For Wall, guys, he played more of a traditional point guard role, but double-digit assist numbers at 10 a game for him, really strong.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Gortat's checked in for Nene, and Sessions subbed in for John Wall. And Golden State also making a change. Bogut's checked in, and Sessions kicks to Humphries. And it falls over the rim and in. Humphries has got his first points of the game.
And also for Wall, his usage was down. I mean, a few less minutes played, fewer shots taken. Overall, though, I felt it was a big step towards becoming more of a traditional point guard, and the Wizards are better for it.
Now here's Sessions. He started closely. And Gortat kicks to Sessions. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Warriors trail by 7. Now Barbosa misses in close.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Now here's Sessions, guarded closely. Pass to Neal, out to the right wing. Nice ball movement by Washington. 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. Not enough on that one as it misses. Golden State's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Iguodala, up and in from the low post. Iguodala's got his second bucket. 56 seconds left in the first half. There's a screen by Gortat. And that one's good. Sessions. And the Wizards lead by 7.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Top of the key. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Illegal screen.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not. Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far.
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And, Steph, you've had to deal with a lot of defensive pressure. What do you need to do to counteract that?
I just got to slow down. I mean, we're playing good defense, trying to trap the ball screens, and take me on the three-point line, but, you know, just got to be aggressive, keep getting shots up, making the right plays.
Gotta be aggressive and not punch them in the head.
Kevin.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Kevin?
This has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, welcome back to the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny Smith. Things were going Washington's way from the beginning. They were able to stretch out their lead to 8 points on the heels of a few. And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. One of the stories here, Draymond Green getting it done today.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Nene and Gortat team up in the paint. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. And it's Dudley in at the three. That's Randy Whitman's 5 as we get into the second half. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And despite some of the injuries over the years, Andrew Bogut still one of the game's best shot blockers, averaging well over 2.5 a game in his career. And Greg, he protects the rim like few others can. A rugged player.
And in last season, almost 3 block shots per game. And with all the offensive firepower around him, I think it really allows him to play to his strengths. That's why having a great team is about pieces of the puzzle fitting. He's a terrific piece for this group.
And the shot's good from Nene. Here's Curry. He has 6. Bogut drives in. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
And he gets it to go. 6 points for Marcin Gortat.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Beal against Barnes. Gortat inside, uses the glass to finish the layup. And now a 12-point Wizards lead. And for Jared Dudley, a bit of a resurgence last season. Found a team you like playing for, played much closer to his career numbers than the year before with the Clippers.
Yeah, and that's a great point. I mean, he turned back the clock in almost every category. And I think, to your point, a lot of it has to do with the fit. He's on a team in a role that suits his talent. And I think you're going to see him continue to be consistent.
Ezeli's checked in for Golden State. Nene has the open look. Thompson with the rebound. Warriors trail by 12. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And, you know, going back to Jared Dudley, he helps you in so many different ways. Shoots a lot of threes, yet does so efficiently. He rebounds, he passes the ball. They get a little physical, too. He's a valuable vet to have in your locker room.
Here's Beal. Green with the block. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it's Curry at the elbow. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Curry's got 8 points.
And you know what Jared Dudley's nickname was in college? The junkyard dog. I mean, for his toughness and that nose he has for the ball. 2 attributes that have served him greatly here at the next level.
Warriors trail by 8. Curry attacking. Shoots from the right block. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And Wall kicks to Dudley. All with it. Curry meets him. And Wall with the slam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Nene setting the pick for Wall. Up off the screen, and Gorchak with the stuff.
That shot was made possible by the work of Nene setting the screen.
Warriors have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Again, Curry missing.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Nene, that's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 5th assist in this one. So many great statistics are available to demonstrate just how dominant the Warriors were last season. My favorite is, GA, their point differential.
You know, to be able to beat your opponent by double digits on average is something only 8 teams have been able to do in the history of the league.
It's amazing. Warriors trail by 14. Now the pass to Green. Golden State moving it around. One, good on the jump shot. Green's got 9.
Assistant, Klay Thompson. Wizards timeout.
Washington calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Chris Humphries has checked in for Washington. Porter comes in for Jared Dudley. Some changes for Golden State. Here's Beal. He kicks it to Wall. The Warriors pull it in.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots. A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Warriors trail by 13. Now the dish to Livingston. Takes a shot at the elbow. Washington with the rebound. Humphries has got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Wall. They get it again. The Warriors shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Beal with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game.
Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
He dishes it to Wall. Pass to Humphries. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, this just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Wizards leading by 17. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Here's Oubre, and he gets it to go.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Washington.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
They do, and you also see a lot of points have come off the dribble penetration. They've been aggressive on the bounce at attacking the defense.
The Wizards shooting 52% from the 4. Nice work so far from them. Sessions against Thompson. Sessions with it. He feeds it to Dudley. The 3-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 17. Green, the pass to Thompson. Here's Curry. Rebounded by Dudley. Dudley's got his 5th rebound in this one. The feed to Oubre. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Milwaukee.
Ramon Sessions with the steal. Oubre, good. Oubre's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Warriors trail by 19. On its way from Curry for 2. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Wizards have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Dudley with a screen on Thompson. And here's Sessions to the inside. It's stolen by Green. Passes it to Bogut to the right side. A baseline J, and it's Barnes getting it to go.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Wizards leading by 15. And Sessions kicks to Oubre. Thompson against Sessions. There's a screen by Gortat. 6 to shoot. Sessions up top. He's covered by Thompson. No good.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Kicks it to Curry. Off with the layup. Here's Washington. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Gortat with a screen on Thompson. Sessions dishes to Dudley. High post, Gortat. And another miss by Washington. Warriors trail by 15. Here's Barnes. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And Draymond Green, guys, has won at every level. I mean, led Saginaw High School to 2 consecutive state championships. At Michigan State, 2 trips to the Final Four. And now making noise with the Warriors. It's clear this guy's a winner.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I got a chance to hear what Randy Whitman was saying to the team. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
Wall against Curry. There's the pick. Beal from long range. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And that's now 9 points here for Beal. And here's a little-known fact, Clark. Only 3 players have recorded at least 2 triple-doubles in the NCAA tournament. They are Oscar Robertson, Magic Johnson, and Draymond Green.
That's some elite company for Draymond Green. He's a hard worker, a guy you love if he's on your team. He can be an irritant if he's not with you, but continue to improve and prove his doubters wrong.
And he hits the bucket.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Wizards leading by 18. Ball's knocked loose. Barnes. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Wizards ball.
For Washington, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Thompson for the triple from beyond the arc and then some. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Wall. There's a screen by Gortat. Wall draws the double out left to the wing. And here's Dudley for three. Draymond Green with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Wizards.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Nene. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Yeah, he didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Chris Humphries has checked in for Gortat. Oubre comes in for Jared Dudley. Gary Neal's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Sessions subbed in for John Wall. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here, Greg. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And Washington making a change here. Gooden's checked in. Well, nobody really knew, Greg, what to make of Washington going into last year's playoffs. They came out strong with a big sweep against a pretty good Raptors team.
Yeah, how about taking them down 4 straight? And it was the first time a team has swept an opponent without home court advantage since 2011. Also was the first sweep for the Wizards in franchise history.
Neal passes to Humphries. And again, Washington no good. Here is Livingston. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline.